It started out as just another uneventful week. I had recently moved to a small town, looking to settle down, away from the noise and chaos of city life. My new apartment was quaint, with old wooden floors and a charm that felt refreshing. I spent my days unpacking and trying to configure my small space into something that felt more like home. I enjoyed the quiet. It was peaceful, soothing even. The first sign that something was off came on a Tuesday evening. I was sorting through some boxes in the living room when I noticed a small antique mirror hanging on the far wall. It had been left behind by the previous tenants. At first, I thought it was a nice touch for the space, adding character to an otherwise plain room. But as I looked into the mirror, an uneasy feeling crept over me. It wasn't that the reflection was distorted or strange. Rather, I couldn't shake the feeling that it was somehow watching me. I laughed it off, attributing my odd feeling to the isolation of moving into a new place. The days passed, and I settled into my routine. I would wake up early, go for a jog, and then work from home. But the unease lingered. I started to notice subtle changes in my surroundings. My phone would ring out of nowhere, only to find no one on the other end when I answered. Items would occasionally go missing, only to reappear in the most ridiculous places. A spoon in the bathroom, my keys in the refrigerator. I brushed it off as stress or a distracted mind. Then came the first of the truly unsettling events. It was late one night, and I had just settled into bed, feeling exhausted. I was on the brink of sleep when I heard a soft knock on my bedroom door. I sat up, heart racing, and listened. The knock came again. It was gentle, almost hesitant. I double-checked my locks, though I lived alone. No one else was supposed to be there. I called out, "Hello?" There was no response, just silence. I told myself it was my imagination, and eventually drifted off. The next morning, however, the memory of the knock clung to my mind. I turned to the mirror, half expecting to find someone looking back at me. But it was empty, just my tired reflection staring back. Still, I couldn't shake the thought that something was wrong. A few days later, I decided to host a small get-together with some new acquaintances. It felt good to be surrounded by